All right, YouTube, let the excuses flow. First of all, tires are the most important safety equipment on your car that touch the track. This car was not on Valino tires. It was on 4-year-old Pro-Am tires that it was stored on after it completed whole seasons. Super old tires. Also, remember when driving a car with only front brakes, you need to operate the handbrake when you want to slow down in conjunction with the front brakes. Forgot about that when I locked these up. Also, I need to get the Vanos working. This is my third lap in the car. Anyways, let's go. This is a disaster. You're going to love this. I am super excited to announce a crazy product collaboration, the Lone Star Drift Valino Tires Griva. It's a 360 treadwear tire and it is designed to be the longest lasting and most enjoyable grassroots drifting tire possible. You have fun being on the track, not changing tires, and that's what this is all about. While other tire brands and drifting are building tires for the most competitive drifting possible that no one outside their sponsored drivers would use, Valino Tires is developing and creating tires for drifters that actually use them. This isn't some random tire that just might happen to work for drifting that some company never intended for us to use. This is a specifically designed tire for exactly what we want. And this isn't the last tire Valino Tires will be developing for the grassroots market. They will be developing new compounds and sizes to create even longer lasting, higher grip, better bang for the buck tires. I'm even pitching them right now for a 285/35/18 high tread wear tire, so everyone with higher horsepower cars can enjoy the grip they want with 15 to 30 laps per set of tires. So thank you to Valino Tires. It's rad to get to work with a company that sees the world like you do, and they're willing to try new stuff. And on a side note, they do make crazy sticky competition tires if you want to put your drift car in murder mode. Some people find competition driving extremely fun and love lining up against someone and seeing what they're made of. And when you build your car to the extreme level, you need an extreme tire, and that has to be covered too. But those don't say Lone Star Drift. I don't get a cut of these sales. I'm just super excited to have a Lone Star Drift tire. Actually, I guess it's just a tire that says Lone Star Drift on it, but still, I'm super excited. See you guys on track. And here we go, back to this meat of the episode, damaging my ego. The headlights got pushed back a little bit, core support got mangled a tiny bit, but really there wasn't much damage. No intercooler piping got messed up, no intercooler, bash bar is still exactly where it's supposed to be, frame rails are not bent, everything is still good on the car. So I went back and drove it. Let's watch some of the driving footage. Everything was cool. Also, let's talk about what's wrong with the car real quickly. The Vanos was not working, so the car only had a 2,000 RPM power band. It made 100 horsepower literally until 5,000 RPM, and then red lines at 7. And car only has front brakes. The rear are only on a hydro handbrake. And there's a bunch of little issues like that. Super dead tires, but I just want to test the car and have some fun. So let's watch this video.
We should talk about it. So what's happening? What are we doing? We're suicide braking our lawn darting around. This thing is murder fast and really entertaining. It's entertaining more than it is competitive, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, have you ridden in my V8 cars?
Oh yeah.
Like, it's just like...
It's super easy.
It's so easy.
We were on track for like an hour at NOLA in that thing.
Oh yeah, okay, you've done that.
just like rolls into the throttle. But you're like full throttle the whole time, right?
Yeah. The only time it comes out of anything is when I'm not clutch kicking. I shifted to fourth to try and roll out.
It's just like, nope.
That was a pretty good lap.
That was sick. That was like full big angle into the sweeper.
Oh man.
This thing is absolutely ridiculous. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, here we go, man. The handbrake saved us.
Oh my god. Now you can definitely see how I did that.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's full commit.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I
I
guess
guess.
hit the front. All right, this is take one of us tandeming. He's gonna lead, I'm gonna follow. I'm definitely not gonna go off track or hit anything such as him.
Absolutely not.
And I think it's time for us to go get It is hard to go someone else's pace.
Right.
Because we were going to go faster than him. Once it started, I had to handbrake and then clutch cat back in, and that was not easy. That was okay. I can do better. Where am I going? Why? I had to handbrake after initiation because this rocket ship's off on initiation and you go slowly. We were too, but the problem is after I clutch kick, mine picks up speed faster than yours, and then the e-brake and get back in, it just bogs. It's terrifying. It's good though. Left foot brake. What? Follow, leave a big distance. Okay, but just... All right, be careful.
Oh shit.
I have to tell you, it bogs and turns off a lot. Are you ready, Jordan? What's up? What'd you think, Patrick?
Oh my god, that was absolutely terrifying.
How's that different than your car?
This thing is like a million times faster than my car. And also, it's just like an on-off switch of power.
Doesn't it look comically hard to drive?
Oh, it does. Like, I'm just like being thrown around in the seat like this the whole time trying to film, and I'm just like, any second we could die.
Where'd my sunglasses go?
You just took them off.
I know.
Probably on the side of the seat.
Huh. They're somewhere. Any other things? Like, first of all, you would think as a car gets like higher horsepower, people are like, oh, it's a high horsepower car, it's easier to drive. Does that feel easier to drive?
No, it feels like it's a whole, like it's an animal, dude. It's like super hard.
It's like your car is more responsive than that with a
Right.
T28.
It absolutely is, 100%. Yeah.
This thing is so unresponsive.
It doesn't do, basically, like, it doesn't kick into what, like 4,500?
I mean, if that, you've got realistically 5 to 7 and that's it.
Yeah, anything before that, it's just like, you can hear it, it's just like, brr, brr.
Yeah.
Just like bogging down. But like, once it's on, it's just like immediate rev limiter every time.
Yeah. What's weird is, it doesn't just blow the tires up, it also like goes.
Yeah, it's just
like
really
in fourth
fast and
gear,
drift.
You blow the tires up, but like in a 240SX, kind of like when you blow the tires up, it doesn't pull so hard, it just makes smoke. This thing, it just like yanks you forward. It's hilarious.
Exactly.
I love this thing.
It is super fast.
I don't know how good it would be as a comp car, though. Like how it sits. It needs a more responsive turbo.
I think it's like super fun because it's so crazy, and it's just like, I'm like shaking. I'm like, like.
Oh, if any car was gonna kill us today, it'd be this.
Yeah, I mean, it almost did a couple times.
Let's go.
Look at these front tires.
How bad are they?
They're probably squares by this point.
That's the only thing keeping us from dying.
Basically, like every
Look at
time,
how worn down they are.
every time like you touch the brake, they pretty much locked up, right?
Yes.
And you can't even like feel, like it's such a damp feeling. I feel like you can't feel when they're locked up. You just assume they're always locked up.
I have one thing. Everybody was like, oh, Aaron hit the wall, blah, blah, blah. Do you understand now?
Absolutely understand.
That was like,
yeah, after
one
feeling
lap, you're
it.
like, oh God, I get it, let me out.
Yeah, if you don't hit like the handbrake or like whatever, keep angle at the right spot, it just immediately grips up and like shoots you forward and you're going into the wall basically every time.
This is the Pro-Am missile. That's what we're gonna call this.
Oh.
The Pro 2 missile.
It's a missile now because seen some wall time. There wasn't a missile before.
I feel like there's so much stuff to promote all the time. So we have Lone Star Bash in round 6 coming up really soon, September 4th and 5th, 2021 at Grand Sports Speedway. Fantastic track. We have 3 bands coming out. We have ride-alongs, all kinds of stuff out there. Absolutely come out. It is a fantastic track, really, really fun. And it's gonna be Bash, so like you can't go wrong with Bash. I will see everybody there, and thank you to all the sponsors. You can see them at the bottom. Thank you so much, guys. I'll just read them to you. Valino Tires, BC Racing, Coilover, Spec Clutch, GK Tech, NK Wheels, ECU Master, NRG, and WhatMonstersDo.com. Thank you to all these sponsors. Thank you so much. We couldn't do it without you. Goodbye, guys.